Position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bills take over.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And partner, when you hear about a 6'5", 235, 240-pound quarterback, you don't often think of him being overlooked coming out of high school, do you? That's exactly what happened to Josh Allen. Overlooked, ended up going to a junior college, Reedley Community College out in California, before matriculating to the University of Wyoming, and the Cowboys were so glad to get him.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
And that's caught by Beasley. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills 1st down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Showtime today, baby.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Hurts.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
And incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Here now, Roberts. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play here for the Bills. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
To throw again. Allen looking for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
And 10.
4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
They get 11 there on 4th and 10. Didn't get it by much, but it is a 1st down. And now he's going to use it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Bite, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Jalen.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Now those are the ones that...
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
21-0 our score after 1. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And Oliver breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, it's Hurts. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
And 6.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Hurts fumbles it.
Keeper.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talked about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Allen's throw is complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
From the red zone now. They'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
4 at the Eagles' 9-yard line.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. And the Bills are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Allen. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The tight end, Lee Smith, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary taking it in. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
For the extra.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
To kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Here's Hurts to throw, and that's knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. They'll throw now on the final play. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
passer defense.
Hey, we don't need no more penalties right here.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
No good.
So it's halftime here on Sports Grit. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58. I got you, boy.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and that'll bring up second down.
For Davius White on the coverage.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Singletary to get the drive started. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.